Hey guys, it's me, Godzilla Games here, and today we're going to have a discussion on how Mystic Mine basically does the same thing as every single combo deck right now, in my eyes at least. So let me tell you a bit of a story before we get into this. So, went to my locals, won the entire locals. That's a different story for another day. Um, I got to, I think, round 4. Guy was playing Dogmatica. Don't care. You could play whatever you want. We got done with the game. He lost due to Lava Golem's burn effect. Um, if he actually linked it off, he would have won, but he didn't. So sat here, got done, going to report my winnings. And before I left, he said, "How about you play me with a real deck before, and see what." My bad. He actually said, "How about you play with me a real deck and see what happens." I sat there and was like, "No, I'm good." These are the type of people I don't understand in Yu-Gi-Oh. It's gonna be a bit of a ranty video, but you sit there and you complain about Mystic Mine when you're playing a deck that does something like Mystic Mine, but it does it in a different way. That's the thing that most people don't get about Mystic Mine. People complain about how Mystic Mine is cancer and how low interactive it is, when most Yu-Gi-Oh decks without hand traps are very low interactive. Mystic Mine isn't a problem in Yu-Gi-Oh right now. The problem in Yu-Gi-Oh is too many generic cards, too many negations. Everyone's running Crystron Halley Fibrax. Everyone's running Apollosa Bow the Goddess. Everyone's running. Everyone's running. Most people, not everyone. Most people are running Dark Dragoon, and I'm the bad guy for playing something that I can't interact with you as well. And people are like, "Oh, you can out Dark Dragoon. You can go ahead and like kaiju it or sphere mode it. You can go ahead and lava golem it. You know, you know, uh, the why Q6 mine is cancer is because of the fact that uh you can't out it easy." I'm like, "Yes, you can. You just refuse to." You just refuse to play spell and trap card removal. You refuse to play spell and trap card removal. It's an auto win button for me. You lose the duel. You don't draw it, you lose the duel. Even if you do draw it, I'll find a way to lock you out of it. Point is, I'm the bad guy for playing against a deck, playing my deck that locks you out of the strategy. Let's see what other things that these guys are playing. You guys are playing Apollosa Bow the Goddess. Basically shuts down most monster effects unless you want to tick her down slowly, slowly, slowly. You guys are playing Buster Lock combo. Oh, that's really fun and interactive, locking out the extra deck. Well, we could just sphere mode that and then continue. You could, but maybe you could run Twin Twisters, Cosmic Cyclone, MST, and Galaxy Cyclone, and Heavy Storm Dusters, and the whole lot. Maybe, maybe that's something you can do if you really hate Mystic Mine that much. Maybe, but 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 maybe me, Mystic Mind player, me cannot think. But here's the other argument. It is a low skill ceiling. Congratulations, buddy. It's a low skill ceiling. It literally requires zero effort to even think about it. So now we get to the argument that Mystic Mind is the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh. This is a kind of a subjective argument. So, but let's just follow him over here. Many people at my local said it was not interactive, it wasn't fun, it encouraged very little interaction between the entire opponents. And I sat there and was like, "Yeah, but you Buster Lock. Most decks now Buster Lock. Most decks don't want you to play. Most decks are meant to shut you down from playing, and most decks are not that fun and interactive." Let's just look at the top decks right now. What are those top decks playing? They're playing Apollosa Bow the Goddess. They're playing Borreload Savage Dragon. They're playing all these really, really bad negates. They just have tons and tons of fucking negates. Like maybe about 3 or 4. But let's take it a step further. Let's look at something like Infernoble Knight. This deck, you motherfucker are complaining on how I'm playing Mystic Mine and you're playing Infernoble Knight and you're complaining I'm Cancer. No, you're equally as Cancer, if not worse. You hand ripped me for 2. One from Smoke Grenade of the Thief, one from your other Synchro friend, the level 8, what's his name? Psyframe Lord Omega. And you complain how I'm the problem? I think we need to have a sit down and discuss what's the actual fucking problem. And you also have 3 negates and a pop. Fun and interactive. Really interactive. Me playing my Cyber Dragon deck, or me wanting to play Machina. Me sitting there just wanting to play a fun game. I'm just gonna just snipe 2 cards out of your hand, my choice, and then I'm also gonna snipe a 3rd card out of your hand because I'm also playing my little friend Aqua Dolphin. Aren't we having fun? No, we're not. You're equally as cancerous. I don't care what you say if you're playing Infernoble Knight. You are part of the motherfucking problem. And if you complain about how Mystic Mine is an unfair card, Mystic Mine should be banned, a lot of cards in this game should have been banned a long fucking time ago, and it never happened. Okay. Now, let's go on to a couple other decks. Let's talk about something like Dogmatica. Well, you guys aren't that cancerous. You put out a couple negates, but that's the problem, though. I have to sit there and play through your negates and hand traps, and your punishment, and whatever else you're going to do. Fun and interactive. Yeah, real fun and interactive. Not letting me play the game here. Yeah. Expecting me to draw a specific card like you were to out Mystic Mine. Very, 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 very fun and interactive. Yeah, I'm the problem here. I'm the problem player for playing something like Mystic Mine because you refuse to side against it even though you hate it with a motherfucking passion. Okay, I'm the bad guy. No, I'm not really. They're a bunch of morons. Now you got something like Dragon Link. If you say anything about Mystic Mine with Dragon Link, I will slap you and tell you to go home, Timmy. Because you're equally as part of the problem as the cancer right now. Because you'll Buster Lock me more than likely, and you'll sit on your 3 negates, and you go, Mystic Mine is cancer. It doesn't encourage interactiveness. It doesn't encourage interactiveness like your deck doesn't encourage me to interact. Your deck just wants me to roll over and die. Your deck, if I run Sphere Mode and stuff like that, is not that good. And here's the thing that most Yu-Gi-Oh players do not get. Combo decks and Mystic Mine does the same thing. Mystic Mine, on the other hand, pisses you off because it does it in such a disrespectful, cheap way. I'll admit that. That deck is dirty and is not meant to be a fun game. It is meant to sit there and go, no, 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 Cauldron, the old man, burn you, no, no, over and over and over and over again until you're dead by my 2 win conditions. But your deck kind of does the same thing. You just kind of sit there and go, no, 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 no. My turn. Kill. Fun interactive. Yeah. Real fun interactive there, buddy. Yeah. Really fun. And of course, you have something like Salamangreat that at this point is a negate heavy spam deck. And then you just sit there and you go, you're complaining about me playing Mystic Mine. You're playing something that's probably equally as bad, but in a different way. It doesn't matter if it's a low skill ceiling. because at this point we're both doing the same thing. I'm just doing it in a disrespectful way. And I do admit that Mystic Mine, not fun to play against at all. And I'm just sitting there like, yeah, I'm clearly the problem. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, good sir. I'm clearly the problem with your board of like 3 and 4 negates, hand rips, and or Buster locking me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh. Let me quickly just take my Mystic Mind and throw it to the shredder. No, we're both equally responsible in this case. And to all those people who sit there and want to argue with me in the comments of how Mystic Mind should be banned, you really need to think about what deck you're playing right now. Does it encourage interactivity? No. Does it lock you down in some way? Yes. And you're equally as responsible as Mystic Mind would be. It's a sad time inside Yu-Gi-Oh! Where I have to sit here and I have to build something like Mystic Mine in order to kill my opponents. It is not a fun deck to play, but it wins games. And for those people who sit there and say that I'm the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how I'm really the bad guy, you gotta sit there and you have to think. Am I am I more holier than thou in this case? Because I'm probably doing something just as bad. And yes, it encourages zero interactivity, but most of these other negate decks do too. And for those people who say just draw the out, I could just argue that with this Mystic Mind. Just draw the out, bro. Just draw the out, bro. Yeah, just draw the out, bro. Yeah, just draw it. And that's the thing too. You can argue all day about how it's skillless, on how it is down to earth, how a monkey can play it. I'll agree with you on that. But if you call it the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh! And how it should be banned, I'm gonna stop you right there. Until Kriston Halley Fibrax is gone and 90% of the combo decks that just sit there and don't want me to play is gone, I'll give that to you. Mystic Mind needs to go at that point. But until then, Mystic Mind can stay because this format is so fundamentally fucked. I don't care anymore. It's fucked beyond belief. And this is why I think Mystic Mind should stay at 3 until most of these other things are resolved. Now, of course, the hand traps aren't the problem, no. Negates aren't the problem, no. But it gets to a point where it's like, when for a Noble Knight's case, 3 hand rips, 1 pop, 3 negates. You really, really need to discuss who's the Cancer Lord here, because we gotta think. Who's really the bad guy here? I mean, you could call me a monkey. I'll agree with that. Mystic Mind, aka Return to Monkey. I'll give you that. But think about those combo decks you're really, really playing right now. Think about 90% of the other decks that are playing right now. It's just a negate, spam heavy, lock your opponent out type meta. And I'm the bad guy for playing Mystic Mine. I thank you for watching my video and coming to my TED Talk. If you guys would like to respond down in the comments below, I'll more than happy talk to you about it. But please be respectful. You could call me a monkey, you could call me low skill ceiling, you can call me whatever, but I'm not the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh! We're all the cancer of Yu-Gi-Oh! Right now. I miss the days, and I miss the days in Goki. Not Goki format. After Goki format, after the entire format was basically nuked. After Firewall Dragon was gone, when we could actually play Yu-Gi-Oh! But now we can't due to how negate heavy it actually is now. So, thank you for watching. Godzilla Games out.